I hear a lot of people talking about how this season in our lives will change our lives forever. When we get back to normal, normal won't be normal anymore. The death toll continues to rise in the wake of this terrible pandemic. And for those families losing loved ones, yes, these days have changed their lives forever, and we mourn with them. Some will lose work. People who are self-employed or work freelance will find that this stop to life will have a dramatic effect on their ability to earn income. Others will be laid off. The roles they filled gave them purpose, and now they wait to see what the next several weeks will bring. Where is the hope in all of this? With grief and loss so prevalent, with anxiety and depression sure to see an increase, with the stress and strain of families to make ends meet, what can we do to ensure we don't lose heart? Paul is a master at leading hurting people through new challenges. He wrote several letters to encourage, support, and guide people through difficult times. In his letter to the Corinthian church, he writes, "Therefore, since through God's mercy we have this ministry, we do not lose heart." I'd sure like to know how to not lose heart through this season of life. So what are they dealing with? He says, "We are hard-pressed on every side, not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed." Maybe this is how you're feeling. But wait. Chapter 4 ends with these words, "Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." What happens when you focus on the hopelessness of these days? You probably have a hard time sleeping. You worry about things that aren't in your control. You get frustrated at people. You stay in bed. You wonder if this will ever end, and you see the worst in this situation. But what happens when you focus on what you're going to do when this pandemic is over? Maybe you see stuff you want to do in the summer, spending time with family and friends, getting back to work, plans for school, a birthday, a wedding. You probably focus on the things you have to look forward to. What happens when you take the time to focus on making this situation better for others? Helping your kids with homework, calling your mom, emailing that coworker to check in, texting your friend till late at night, playing games with your kids, dropping off a coffee to a neighbor. You might just see a way through this mess when you focus on others. Even though at this point in the letter, Paul is talking about the glory of eternity with Jesus, God desires that we experience His presence and His mercy and grace now. He doesn't always take the difficulties away, but He walks with us. So if you're looking for a way to not lose heart like me, don't focus on these momentary troubles. Rather, keep your focus on the hope of what you will do after this is over. And maybe this is a divine opportunity to bring hope, compassion, and joy into the lives of others.